Okay, this week I have a guest over on our channel. 你叫什么名字？
你要我的中文名字还是英文名字
Both.
Okay. 我的英文名字叫 Jessica. 然后 if you want my Chinese name, it's 沈雨柔, which the first word is my family name, Shen, and then my first name in Chinese is 雨柔, means rain and kindness.
Okay, where are you from exactly?
I'm from China, and I grew up here I grew up there basically, and yeah, that's.
Where in China?
Oh, in Shanghai, I have my relatives are mostly in Beijing, but I grew up in Shanghai.
Okay, why did you come to Chicago?
Because my family thinks that America has more flexible education, and secondly, I have relatives here so that they can take care of me while I am facing certain problems, and also when I'm bored I can visit them, have a family time. Also, Chicago is a very big city. My mom wanted me to go to a place that is relatively developed and then have them diverse people.
When did you start learning English?
I've started when I was grade 1, so it should be like 12 years, 12 to 13 years. Yeah.
你的英文很好。
谢谢。
Yes, it's very good English.
谢谢。
I wish I could speak as much Chinese as you speak English.
I can help you. I can help you. We live very near, so yeah, it's no problem.
So, do you speak any other languages? Do you want to learn any other languages besides English?
Yes. I wanted to learn French and Spanish, which you can help me a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then yeah, because mostly people in China don't really learn other languages except for English or Japanese. So I feel like French and Spanish are two of the most romantic languages in the world. Well, that's in my opinion. So you can think differently, but yeah, I liked it. I like them very much. So yeah, and they have very different grammatical system formats. So I would think that if I learned some of those languages, I could understand how people use their words, and then how they expect certain expressions. And then yeah, I even bought myself a little CD that can teach me French. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Je comprends un peu le français. Oh, that was great. Yeah. And then
do you like living in the US?
Yeah, I liked it here because people mostly are nice, and they really help me out on certain problems when I don't really understand. For example, when I'm like speaking to just normal person, I got stuck all the time, like, and then certain even food names I don't know. So they really have the patience to explain everything to me and help me out with my sentences. And as I learned, I can get better and better on English. Also, the food here are great, but well, Chinese food is okay, but I can still eat some of them. They're also okay, yeah.
Anything else you want to say at all in either English or Chinese?
Okay. Well. At last, I wanna give some head up for those who wanted to learn Chinese in the future or are learning them right now. First, sometimes people would get confused about the measure words in Chinese. For example, in English, when we count something, you just put numbers in front of the nouns. For example, like one refrigerator, one book, one desk, or two desks. We only put numbers right before those nouns when we're counting them. But in Chinese, it's totally different. We put different words in the middle of the number and the nouns. For example, if I'm gonna count a chair, in Chinese it's 一把椅子. 一 means one, obviously. Well, and 椅子 means chair. The 把 in the middle is the measure word for chair. When it comes to animals, it's also different. One pig in Chinese is 一头猪. 一 is one. 猪 is pig. Well, 一头猪, the 头 in the middle of that phrase I just used is the measure word for pig. So, it will get a lot more confusing when it comes to different nouns. You just have to be aware of there's a problem like this in there. Also, another thing is that we would often put different words at the end of each sentence. Depends on if it depends on if the sentence is a question or other sentence forms. Okay, for example, in Chinese, hello in Chinese is Ni Hao. When we say hello in Chinese in a statement form, it's Ni Hao. That's a statement. But when we want to ask if when it turns into a question, it will become 你好吗? In English, we obviously we know that it only changed the tone when you are asking a question, but in Chinese we put words in them, and in every sentence it's very different.
谢谢.
Oh, 不客气.
Thank you so much. That was amazing.
我很高兴给大家呈现我们中华那个语言的一面。